Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, welcome back with me. I'm Shela Martika from class B. So today we will learn about present perfect tense. And before we go to the material, I would like to give you the objective of this lesson. The objective of this lesson is the students will be able to identify the use of present perfect in the passage and express the activities they have done by using present perfect tense by the end of the class. So, without wasting any more time, let's move to the material. The present perfect tense expresses the idea that something happened or never happened before now at an unspecified time in the past. The exact time it happened is not important. The adverbs such as ever, never, yet, still, and already are often used with the present perfect tense. The present perfect tense also expresses the repetition of an activity before now. As you can see, we can have the example we have had for tests so far in this semester. And the present perfect also often used with since and for to talk about situations that began in the past and continue up to now. In example, we have been in the city since last May. You have to note that if since is always followed at a particular time and for is always followed by duration of time. Next, the pattern of present perfect tense in verbal sentence. For affirmative pattern, it is subject, have or has, and followed by past participle or verb 3. As you can see, in example, you have slept. And then for negative form, you only have to add not after have or has. So you can see the example, she has not slept. And then for yes no question, the pattern is have or has is add in the first sentence and followed by subject and then the verb 3 or past participle. So the question can be the form of has she or he slept? And then the answer is subject for yes. If the answer is yes, the pattern is yes, subject, have or has, and for no, subject, have or has not. Next, about the pattern of present perfect tense in nominal sentence. The pattern is subject, have or has, and been, and then followed by adjective, noun, or adverb. For affirmative, you can see that subject and have or has, and then followed by been, and then adjective, noun, or adverb there. So the example is she has been there. And then for negative form is similar with the verbal sentence. You only have to add not after have or has. So do with the yes no question. The helping verb have or has is add at the first of sentence and then followed by subject and then been and then adjective, noun or adverb. In example, have you been there? So do with the answer. If yes, you only have to say the subject and then have or has. And for the answer no, you only have to add no and then subject and then have or has not. Next, about the adverb. The adverb in present perfect is already, yet, just, and still. Already is used in affirmative statement. Already means earlier than somebody expected. It goes between the auxiliary verb and the perfect participle form. In example, Mary has already baked a cake. So, already is put between the auxiliary verb has and the perfect participle form baked. And then yet is used in interrogative and negative sentence. It goes at the end of the sentence. In example, have you seen the movie yet? And the answer is I have not seen it yet. Then just. Just is used to show an action is happened at a short time ago. Just come after have. In example, I have just arrived here. And then note, and then still. You have to note that still is used to express that something has not happened. Still is only used in negative sentence. In example, the manager still has not decided what to do. Again, next about the WH question of present perfect. The formula of WH question is WH question and then helping verb have or has and then subject and followed by verb. And if there is a rest of sentence, you can add at the end of after main verb. So for what question is what have or has subject main verb done. And then for why have or has subject met or main verb and the rest of sentence, the movie star. So the example is why have you met the movie stars? So do with who, but who has no subject. So the pattern is who have or has met the main verb, the movie stars, the rest of sentence. So do with when, where, and how. You only have to follow the pattern that WH question followed by helping verb, and then subject, and then main verb, and then the rest of sentence. It is only different for the question who. Who doesn't need a subject. Then about present perfect and versus simple past. Present perfect is used to talk about past events when there is no specific mention of time. In example, I have met Araina, but I haven't met her husband. While the simple past is used when there is a specific mention of time. In example, I met Harum yesterday. Her husband were there too, but I didn't meet him. You can see that there is no specific time in present perfect. And in simple past, there is a specific mention of time. I met Harum yesterday. Yesterday is the specific mention of time. And then the other difference between present perfect and simple past is the present perfect is used for situation that began in the past and continue up to now or to the present. In example, Zoya has been a teacher for 11 years, so Zoya still being a teacher until now, while the simple past is used for situation that began and ended in the past. In example, James was a teacher for 11 years, from 2000 to 2011, so James is not a teacher anymore for now. Okay. Next, been or gone. Been indicates something that is already in place and has returned. An example, my father has been in New York. He has just come back. So my father has been in New York. It can be from several years, but now he has come back. While gone indicates that something is already in place and has not returned, or still in the same position. In example, Fahia has gone to the market. She will come back in an hour. So Fahia is still in market and has not come back yet. Okay, I think that's all the explanation about present perfect tense. Thank you for your nice attention and sorry for the mistake I have made. You can try the exercise on the description below and I hope you have a good day. See you later. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.